Perhaps you're in the situation where you're routinely receiving phone calls from your child's school, and you get the phone call and it says, Mrs. Smith, we'd like you to come and take Johnny home from school.
Yeah.
Seems to be there's been an incident, a situation, a behavior, whatever it is, but we can't handle him here. Would you come please and pick him up?
You know, this is an issue that really makes me very frustrated because, you know, if that happens once, you know, I'm not saying that there's never a time
Well, that's
where
why
a
I said
school could-
routinely and a
that's right.
pattern.
But here's the thing. I've even seen it put into individualized education programs that's the behavior intervention plan. Isn't the parent will be called to pick the child up. That's not appropriate intervention.
Right.
That's just taking the kid out of school because we can't educate the child. It doesn't work that way.
And can I just say something here is that one of the things that's wrong with this model is your child has a right to be in school just like everybody else in school.
Right.
So if they're not calling up routinely a typically developing child or a child who does not have an IEP to say, Mrs. Smith, come and take Johnny home, then the fact that they're doing that and your child does have an IEP, they fundamentally have a right to be in school.
Right.
And the school has an obligation to make sure that appropriate supports are put in place to set that child up for success so you don't have to come and get your child from school.
And here's another kicker, is when the child's parent is being called routinely to pick the child up because of a behavior or they can't handle the kid and the kid doesn't even have an IEP. Then I would say,
another issue.
No, but it is a red flag, and I get those calls a lot where, well, I've been called 3 times this week. I had one parent who she used to joke because she had started driving her child to school because she knew he was not going to be okay on the bus and didn't have an IEP, wasn't identified, had a disability, wasn't identified by the school district. And she would joke. She'd say, I would get home and I would look at the clock and wait and see how long before I got the phone call. And sometimes it was like 9:15 in the morning. It doesn't instill a lot of confidence in a parent if the school district an hour, 10 minutes into school is saying, okay, we're done for the day. This is as much as we can do. That's not good. And so what it means is, what do we do? We immediately ask for an individualized education program meeting right away, because being picked up early from school, missing out on those educational opportunities, it's not just a violation of the child's rights, but it also means that something's going on that needs intervention.
And so ultimately, the reason you want to call that IEP team meeting is you need to understand what the function of that behavior is, what is causing it, so that an appropriate behavior intervention plan could be put into place so the phone call doesn't have to be made and your child can stay at school to learn.
That's right. It's their right.